attack enough. We didn't get enough opportunity, I guess, and probably being in the second innings, if you've got 150, 200 runs on the board, I think we might have been able to expose, or at least seen, how India played on a deteriorating wicket after winning the toss. So, yeah, look, I think a lot of credit has to go to India. They outplayed us in this Test match, I think. And MS Dhoni certainly led the charge. I thought Virat Kohli was outstanding as well, his 100, but MS Dhoni changed the game. Yeah, look, we've got the same options that we had before this Test match. We need to assess conditions once we get to Hyderabad. Australian spin took 3 wickets in the first innings. Fast bowling took a lot more. That doesn't mean to say that playing, 3 fast bowlers and a medium pace all-rounder, we got that right. I think we need to assess. We need to look at conditions again and work out what we think is the best 11. I think also it's not just about selection; it's about how you perform. I don't think we bowled well enough in our first innings, and we certainly didn't bat well enough in our second innings. So, there's a couple of areas where we certainly need to improve before this second Test. Look, I think the wicket played better than it looked, to be honest. I think both first innings, the wicket was pretty good for batting. Second innings, the wicket, as we thought, did deteriorate and spun and bounced a lot more. The bounce was inconsistent. But I think, I like to see a result in Test cricket. The fact that the game went 5 days says to me it's a pretty good Test match wicket. Well, yeah, if we don't have a third fast bowler, Moses can certainly do that role. I think it's very exciting the way he started. He's been a very talented player for a long time back in Australia, but it's nice to see that potential come to the forefront in his first Test match. And I think he looked very comfortable, to be honest, with both bat and ball. I think he looked very comfortable. So that's exciting for Australian cricket going forward and very exciting for Moses.
We bat for 4 sessions. We were able to bat for more than 4 sessions. So overall, I think it was a very good effort, both by the bowlers and the batsmen. Different in the sense what was needed in the Nagpur Test was completely different to what was needed in this Test match, because this game was evenly poised at that point of time, and I think Nathan was bowling well, so it was important to play a few big shots so that you get rid of that extra catching fielder that's around you. So that if you misread a flighted delivery or you go back to a ball that's pitched slightly up, you don't have that one extra catching fielder to take that inside edge or a bat pad, and it worked well. And also I think a lot of credit goes to the 3, 4 and 5 number batsmen, because they played long innings. Okay, Sachin didn't get 100 or Pujara didn't get a big 50, but still they played for a considerable period of time, and the humidity over here, we all know Chennai gets quite humid, so it helps in getting the opposition bowler tired. And it was important that we bat for 4 sessions. We were able to bat for more than 4 sessions. So overall, I think it was a very good effort, both by the bowlers and the batsmen. Compared to if you have that extra batsman in the side, and your bowling side becomes weak because the spinners don't get a lot of assistance when you're playing outside. So we need to find the right combination. As of now, with 3 more tests coming in India, this looks like a very settled bowling and batting line. Yet Jadeja will have to improve slightly when it comes to his batting, but at least he has the talent to get it going. I feel the 70 runs that I scored at Lord's, in the 2000 series was very special, because that innings really helped us, win that series. So, it's not the amount of runs. Often it's the, weightage of the innings that you have played. It may just be a 25 or 30 runs, that you have scored. But if that has a big impact on the Test match or in the series, that can be really special. yes, इस विकेट की जहाँ तक बात करें तो यू कैन से इट वाज लुकिंग अगली. जब आप बैटिंग करने जाते हो तो इतने सारे रफ देख के आपको ऐसा लगता है कि यार बहुत कुछ होगा. बट वंस यू गेट यूज टू द पेस एंड बाउंस ऑफ द विकेट, then it becomes slightly easy to bat on. But at the same time, जैसे जैसे number of days in the test match went on, wicket थोड़ा difficult हो गया in the sense जो एक आध ball bounce होती थी. If you're not having a very good time, you may get out in that particular delivery. But उसके अलावा अगर देखा जाए तो the wicket played quite even, throughout the test match. Opening, if you just look at the stats, you may say that, but at the same time, you need to give them a fair amount of time, So let's hope for the best. Vijay has played this game. Let's continue with him and give him some time and that comfort of saying, he's wanted over here. He looks as a fantastic player. When he doesn't score run, you can question the shot he played or the way he played. So, I think he's someone who has always played with that kind of flair. This wicket, there was not much pace. First innings, he was unfortunate. He middled the ball, yet it came back and fell on the stump. Second innings, there was not much pace, for him to play freely. So I think we just need to give him some more time, in the sense, we at times get very critical about stuff like these. We all know he's someone who can really change the course of the game. He's an attacking player. So let's go forward with that kind of an attitude. Get very critical about stuff like these. We all know he's someone who can really change the course of the game. He's an attacking player. So let's go forward with that kind of an attitude. If two spinners of the same category are playing, one can be intimidated by the fact that is he coming to push me out, or stuff like that. But it's very important to concentrate on the bowling and work as a bowling unit. Not think about what the other bowls or what he's there, what he's supposed to do. So I think overall I'm very happy with his bowling. Bhaji was a bit tentative in the first innings, but second innings he came back very strongly, was very consistent with his length. So overall it's very good sign for us, if you consider the spin department.